Hashtag no music, no intro. We are back. Saints Block Party podcast presented by Precious Works LLC. It is Sunday morning. We are back to recap. There's been, let's see, since our last podcast that wasn't exclusive, there's been 3 training camp practices. One that's currently underway right now that's wrapping up Saint scrimmage. So there was a training camp practice on Thursday, which was indoors Saturday, and then the one that's happening right now. Adam joined here with my guy Wolf, aka or Ryan, aka Wolf. I guess it's the thing everyone always wants to talk about first, so I won't leave any. I want to talk. Like the thing I do want to talk about on this podcast are the players who are standing out in training camp. So we'll get to that for the Saints, but I do want to, everyone wants to talk about the quarterback battle. So we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the quarterback battle. So I figure might as well talk about it first. So there's been kind of three practices since our last episode. We did do an episode yesterday morning, Patreon only, YouTube member only. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. You can become a patreon.com/Saints Block Party, as low as $1 a month. YouTube member starts at $4.99 a month, where we, shed some light on some news we've been hearing from sources. So that was like a quick 30-minute episode that's an exclusive only to our Patreons and YouTube members only. But our last episode we recorded, I believe, was Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know, sometime last week. So Thursday was the indoor practice that was closed to the public, but the media was present. By all accounts, super highly competitive. Media claim one of the best Saints practices they've ever been to, just in terms of the competitive juices in a while. Yesterday's practice, which was Saturday, was more of just a situational practice that you had, third, situational drills in terms for the quarterbacks. Didn't seem like it was a lot of pop, but the fact that they're practicing situational things in training camp is very important because I guarantee you that was not happening in the last 2.5 years.
Hell no.
And then today you had like the scrimmage, in terms of Spencer Rattler start with the 1s, Tyler Shuck with the 2s, and then they switched it off. Very limited snaps for Jake Haener, and then he might have gotten banged up trying to scramble on a 4th down on 4th and 10, and he dives like mirroring his mid. Bro, anyhow, my biggest my biggest takeaway is these last couple of days. It is encouraging to see that Tyler Shuck is, because like even in that indoor practice, he had like 2 interceptions and whatever, but he was getting the ball, he was letting the ball rip. It seems like he's building consistently off of these last 3 days. My biggest takeaway, if you want to be honest, the last 3 days is like, bro, that Saints quarterback competition.
It's like a competition, like not a race to the top. I wouldn't call it a race to the bottom either, but it's like no, I'm waiting for somebody to just look great. Like, can somebody just look great? But it probably won't be that way.
Like Spence had that one practice where he looked like dominant, and like that was it.
Like Spencer, as good as he looked, he hasn't been able to like string together like consistent back to back. Like, oh man, Spencer just been, and Shuck, he's trying to get going. Honestly, like just trying to get some nice, consistent plays going. And it looked like he did that today. He started off today, I think, like 8 of 8. There was some controversy about an interception or whatever. It's 8-8, 8-ish of 8. And, he looked good. Like, just from videos I've been watching the past couple of days, you can see the ball coming out just a little faster. You know what I'm saying? You could
Yes.
tell that was something they probably talked about, in meetings and, QB meetings and stuff like that. Like you got to, because them first couple of days, bro, like you could just count it. And he still does it sometimes. Like he still has to get the ball out quicker sometimes, but you could see him working to improve it. Like he knows
Right.
it's something he has to improve on and he's trying to improve it. And that's what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's interesting how all this is just playing out. And today, it's funny. Just I like the way just Kellen is doing it because like 3 days ago they had the competitive indoor practice.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the way, just get away from the heat and let's focus on what we could do. They were calling plays against each other like it wasn't no script. So Kellen was calling plays against Brandon Staley. Staley was sending heats and blitzes and stuff like that. It was like actual battles. Like they used to do, like the Saints used to do, under Sean Payton, especially like in the Vilma days, Drew
Mm-hmm.
Brees and Vilma and Greg Williams and all them, they'd be going at it, trying to just tear each other up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you build like a great team, honestly. Like that's how you build and really find out what you got. You know what I'm saying? By really competing against each other. And I like that they did that. And all the media was excited about it. Then yesterday, like we said, was situational. Like I watched the practice. They were like backed up into the end zone, and quarterback has to kind of figure out how to get out of there. There's a lot of short stuff yesterday, a lot of checkdowns. Wasn't very, exciting, but it was stuff I felt like needed to be done. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like these are. It's funny, like these are the type of plays that win games. Like the boring death
It
by a
is
thousand cuts, sustaining a 4 minute offense when you're nursing like a 3 point or 4 point lead. These
huge.
are the things that like good teams do that win. Like the Chiefs do all the time. It's like, how do they win so many games? They didn't
That's
even
how.
look that great. Like they didn't
Yep.
even look that great. That's how. Like they just manage all of these small things to a great degree. So it's good to see them working on that. And today was just like full scrimmage. Like you could tell the day was like, okay, it's Sunday. Let's simulate what preseason game next week gonna look like. Like
Right.
let's get to this game mode. It was longer. I was like, man, it was getting a lot of plays in.
A lot of
Like
plays in.
Jesus, I was, our boy, what's his name? That was
Vandenbroski.
hitting us, Van Broski. He was hitting us with the recaps. I'm like, damn, they getting at it, man. So it was cool, bro. They getting work in, bro.
They are. They're getting a lot of work in. From it was very interesting that today's scrimmage, by far the least amount we've seen of Jake Hayner like
Yeah,
involved in the whole
that's very interesting.
process. Because I believe it was Thursday. Was it Thursday? He's with the ones. I don't know. It all gets mucked up
Yeah, it's
together
just
to go at this point. It's one of those. Someone asked us, I think, in our Discord, is it like are like Shuck and Rattler both bad, or the DBs and the corners good? I will say as a positive, right? It's a distinct difference from OTAs and minicamp when both Shuck and Rattler were completing a whole, like it was almost
yeah,
every completion that they had in terms of like reps were like completions, and it was on our
yeah,
radar. And it has seen that as training camps going on, it's been not a full 180 of that, but it's been a very distinct change in that. Kind of getting into kind of like the theme of this pod and players standing out. Quince. Well, we'll still focus on the quarterback battle. Shout out to Michael Morgan with the 199 super chat. Appreciate you.
thank you, Michael.
Someone in the chat, Saint B said, "I still believe in Rattler. Let's see how he looks with Moore's game planning." And listen, these preseason that Chargers, it's been talked about at nauseum. That Chargers preseason game next Sunday, a week from now, that I'll be at. I'll be at. Kevin will be at. Hule will be at. I don't think we're all sitting in the same area, but we're all going to be at. It's going to be extremely, extremely telling in terms of things. If you go back and listen to the episode we recorded yesterday, that's an exclusive only. I'm not going to give away too much on this episode. You have to go back, become a Patreon or YouTube member to find out. I do think, well, not think, I know from what I've heard, the coaching staff is still a little worried in terms of where Shuck, how far behind he was. And like you said in our Discord, I think they're trying to put more like on his plate and trying to, like, come on, bro,
Like
come on,
just jumpstart him. Like get him.
come on, bro.
Let's go.
I
So,
think you kind of saw that with the reducing of Hayner's reps, right? It's like, all right,
right?
like we getting close to like real football season,
Yeah.
and if he
Sit down.
like if he's not like we have to really see, is he not where we really like, is he really not where we need him to be,
Right.
or what? And if a lot of that's gonna, we'll see, what happens in the game. um it's gonna be, it truly is gonna be fascinating. It's one of those things where if you ask me right now, I would still would be very, very surprised if Rattler isn't starting against the Cardinals, only just from the standpoint of I just coming from a standpoint of how detrimental it may be if they did put Shuck out there too early, too soon,
Yeah.
and it just starts kind of maybe caving in on him. Like
Right.
that's a harder confidence cratering thing as a player to
Oh
bounce
yeah.
back from.
And it's a self-imposed deadline. Like there's
Yeah,
no rule like, oh, I got to get him started. We like, what are we rushing for? I know you want to see him at some point this year, but week one there is no reason to push that. If it's not coming, organically. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Or as it should. So yeah, but and I thought it was interesting. How they flip flop the day with
Yeah.
Shuck and put him with the ones. I think they want to get him going because they want him to play next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It was looking a little early this week, like, man, is he even going to be able to play in the preseason game? Like in the first preseason game, is he ready for even that?
I think they'll put
And I
him out
think
there.
they want to get him there to like, man, we're gonna get you there in the second half or
Half. Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Got to get you going, bro. And
Uh,
yeah,
Go ahead.
but
I was gonna say Jake made a good point. There's always a point where the defense has seen a lot of these looks from the offense and starts to catch up. Let's see.
yeah,
Let's see in the preseason. That's a great point. That is a great point.
great point. And we're gonna talk about the defense because it's been a lot of little things to take away from the defense. And we're gonna constantly go back and like, well, is it because the quarterback's bad? Is it because of the wide
Listen, bro,
receiver?
I will take it, because
I'll
going
take it.
in to this season, I will like the defense, especially the secondary, had me, and it's early, right? We got to see how it plays out in games. We can talk about it in depth. We talked. I don't know if I said this one yesterday, but Quincy Riley. Quincy Riley is a player. Like, and that's the thing when you draft. If he starts, because he is 100% in the conversation to potentially be starting opposite of Kool-Aid week one. Like, that's a thing. It's one of those things where you have to kind of go, like, as a coaching staff, when you start a rookie cornerback, it's like, you're gonna live with some things when a rookie cornerback like that comes back and forth. Shout out to Joshua Ford for the $4.99 super chat. 1 second,
Thank Josh.
we'll get to your question. It's just one of those things where you live with things, but like, he has what, 2 interceptions in camp. He had another one today that was ruled out of bounds, but I was looking at it, looked like it was kind of inbounds on the
It was
interception.
nice too.
It was nice, bro. Like, just his ball skills are very, very evident. And from what I've heard, the battle really for cornerback two is between him and Isaac Yadam right now. And it's one of those things where you kind of know what you got in Isaac Yadam. So it's like,
Yeah.
if things are even, like, maybe go with the Rook, because if he's showing it, because like, he's a player that's standing out right now in training camp.
No question. No question. And I just been continue to be impressed with Kool-Aid, man. Just like he just
Woo!
out there just playing well in phase. I just love the way he playing, bro.
That deep pass attempt today from Olave by Rattler, like, he was in great position. Great position
Yeah.
on that deep pass. Like,
Just love the way he playing, man.
he's really come in, and we have to see how it comes in games, but he's coming with the mentality like, I am the cornerback one on this team, period. Like, easy. And
And
you
that's
see
how I
it, bro.
want my cornerbacks. That's how I want my cornerbacks to think. I want my cornerbacks to be irrationally confident. Like,
Yes.
just something wrong with you, bro. I want them to be like that. It's fascinating, bro. Like the defense as a whole, man, is like I keep using the word feisty. They're young.
Brandon, I would say we talking about players standing up or standing out in training camp. Brandon Staley. We haven't seen a single game, bro. We haven't seen a single
Not a
goddamn
game.
game. Okay. And our perception may change very quickly. And this is why it always gets so funny to me when people say like we're like the pessimistic podcast, like whatever. He was like just like the baggage that came with him, but maybe his innovative style as a defensive coordinator, his mind, his scheme, paired with these younger players, some of these players who have played in a scheme very similar to his, Kool-Aid, even Quincy Riley at Louisville played in a very similar kind of cover scheme at Louisville. You have edge players in Chase Young and Big Creep. Like if you squint, you like okay, like it can make. And then what a crazy thing happens is when they go out and they get Justin Reed in free agency, who is a good player. Like that's a good ass signing. Period. That was from jump was a good signing. And then Tyrann Mathieu retires, and then you get maybe. I still say you potentially get an upgraded player at that position in Julian Blackmon. What?
And it's crazy because like Blackman just looked like he just fit right in, like bloop. And he like hanging out with the players, having a good time. He making plays. He playing on point, like communicating. I'm like, this might work. Not saying they're gonna be like a great defense or anything because it's still a talent deficient defense as far as like high end talent. There's no like top end pass rusher, no top end cornerback, not a lot of top end. I mean, DeMario, he's still great, but you know he's aging, so there's not a lot of top end talent. But still, like I just love the way they're flying around. I love the way they communicate. Even like Danny Stutzman, he's wearing a green dot, so he's like you watch him on video, he's making the calls and all that stuff as a rookie, like making all the calls and stuff. It's good to see, bro. And like Brandon Staley, say what you want about him, dude was smart, no ball, came up under Fangio. Um, so him as a defenseman, he's running the defense. He ain't running the team. He's not a head coach. Just going back doing his defense thing. I'm just fascinated to see it, and I just can't wait to see how it comes. Because even if it's not like a great defense, it could be something you could build on. That like, okay, let's go get that pass rusher. Let's go get that
bro,
whatever.
I said it yesterday, bro. Like bring me Nick Bitonio next offseason, bro. Like because the Broncos done pay Zach Allen, they done pay Cortland Sutton. Like their defense is at the point where at some point they have to make decisions on who they can keep and who they can't keep. They already done paid Patrick Surtain, and Nick Bitonio gonna get paid, bro. He gonna get paid.
Yes, indeed.
I tweeted it yesterday, bro. Like that's a player. Like if I'm the Saints with all the upcoming cap space y'all gonna have, like that's a player I would have earmarked because you would just drop him in Staley's defense in terms of like a chess piece. Like anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Joshua Ford, I like the back and forth on offense and defense because the years we were ass on defense, Drew was tearing that ass up in training camp. I like the hope from both sides. Yes, shout out to our dude Roderick Fulton. The defense looks feisty, especially the DBs. Riley looked like the truth, looking like a lockdown cornerback. Hope so. Shout out to Damon Jones with the $4.99 super chat. Do y'all think they still add another wide receiver tight end before the start of the season? I think this is going to be when it comes to like when teams are cutting the roster to 53 men, I think this is probably going to be the most active we've seen the Saints in terms of claiming players this year than we've seen them in a very long time. I
no
truly
question.
Because we've reported Jeff Duncan reported it first, but confirmed that the Saints have heavily tried to go after Keenan Allen all offseason, like literally all offseason, tried to go after Keenan Allen. He's not returning calls. He had a visit with LA this past weekend. Have no idea how it went. They really, 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 really wanted Noah Fant. Missed out on him. They had the visit with Gabe Davis, and then we didn't hear nothing from that. And I'm trying to keep this mostly like a positive podcast as much as I can. But there was two plays from today's scrimmage that just had me just maddening because Shuck throws a pass to Dante Pettis on like a in breaking, I think it was like a slant route, drops it, and then I forgot who reported it. It's in our Discord. Okay, it's our dude Dylan. Tyler Shuck made a perfect throw into the end zone, but the pass was dropped by Seth Green, who's like a tight end. I think they maybe got from the UFL.
USFL, yeah.
Would have been the best play of the day for the offense. One of the things that were on my radar after the draft is like, you drafted a quarterback at 40 and then you didn't do anything to support that quarterback until round 6. That's bad team building, period.
Agreed.
Because then now this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to then now try to go and get free agents and hope that they sign with you.
Right.
Which
and
is hard.
Just think and people think it's easy. It's like, oh, just go get some. Like, that's the thing about free agency. They are free. They are free to decide.
Like, people act like they're like slaves or something. Like, just go get that one. Pick that one right there.
Then it's like, well, money talks. Just overpay them. Well, Saints not in that position to just overpay anybody. You know,
the Saints were willing to overpay or at least pay more than Cincinnati paid for Noah Fant, and he still chose the Bengals. Like, it's not like what did the Joker say in The Dark Knight, bruh? It's not about the money.
It's like, just look where the Saints are at, man. Like, just look at where they're at. You know, so that's gonna be a bugaboo off season. Like, I hate to go to like the negative part, but that's gonna be an issue all season. Yeah,
we'll get back. It was just something like those two plays. I'm just like,
yeah, just like,
and then it also doesn't help like Hall of Fame game. A Chargers 5th round rookie wide receiver just out here just doing shit, bro. I don't even know who it was, bro. I'm just like, and then you were like, you said gimme, and I said, nigga, this is a Chargers rookie that they drafted, nigga. We ain't getting him at all.
I thought it was like maybe like a little undrafted free agent or something. Man.
Nope.
But hey, I'll say this, man. Moscato.
Yes, coming on a little bit.
He been making plays lately, and he made a play today, bro. I don't know who that was. He threw out the way. I don't know if that was Yadam. Somebody whose number 0 is.
That's your favorite. Sub-Zero. Amadi,
yeah. He threw Amadi out the way like he was just a rag doll. Like, move, get out of my way. Like, that's a big man. I don't know what he could be, you know, and you know, he's a 7th rounder, so you don't expect anything. But they're gonna have to try to squeeze as much as they can out of everything, bro. Like, all these guys. And like you say, come cut down day. Boy, they're going to be on that waiver wire, boy. They are going to be on it.
They're going to be on it, bro. Like, I could see them claiming like anywhere from like 4 to 5 players. I could easily see that.
I can't wait till the preseason, though, to like check out some other teams. Like, who's going to be that 6th round conditional pick right before cut day? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's going to be somebody that, you know, that's on a bubble, but, you know, showing something that the Saints could probably snatch up and maybe give up like a 7th round pick. 2027 pick or something like that. Because they need all the help they can get, bro.
Tiger Bait said, you said they didn't get anyone to help, but they got a left tackle in the 1st round, and you act like the defense didn't need youth.
That's great. Like, the OL offensive line potentially is going to be good. And that's going to help a rookie out a ton. But you still have to throw to somebody. You still have to run the ball and score. Like, hello. And those things is what makes a young quarterback successful. So it's like, it's hard to ignore. They had 9 picks. I'm not saying they should have spent all of them on offense.
Come on.
It's like, damn, 1 or 2? How about 1 or 2?
Another player, it feels like I won't say it's underrated because I think the media has been covering this great. Man, Blake Groupies has had an amazing camp. Amazing camp.
Boy, knocking them things. I think he went from 58 today. Boy, knocking them things out the park, bro. Out the park. Look, I see what you want about D and Rizzy. Thanks for finding us a kicker, man. I shout out to y'all for that. I appreciate it.
I needed to cover. I needed to carry over to the regular season though, because even
Hey, bro. He missed
he,
3 kicks all last season. Three
yeah,
kicks. Yes, they were long, kicks or whatever, but he missed three of them, bro.
that's not
All
that
season.
bad. Why did I feel like it was more for some reason? Maybe I'm still thinking of like his rookie season where like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Shout out to to Rizzy and Da for Blake Griffin because he's kicking, bruh.
Because I
Kicking.
don't want to. That's the one thing I don't have to worry about. I don't want to have to worry about the damn kicker. Like, I want that just taken care of.
Dante said, use Delonte like CD with Riley or Yadam and Kool-Aid at CB, and you might have something, especially with Reed being accomplished vet back there.
Agreed,
Yeah.
bro. When it's in front, when it's in front of every time you watch Alante and he's making plays is when the player's in front of him.
Yes.
When he's dropping into a zone or he's in the box or something like that, he's he's making plays, bro. Like thumbs down. But when he got to turn them hips and track the ball down the field, oh boy. Whew.
I want to give some love to Terrell Burgess, who I would think is probably going to make the team, like a backup safety. But like every time I see him, like his name is popping up, whether he's second team, third team, whatever
Always,
it
bro.
is. He is making plays in the back end in the safety position, and at this point, it sounds like I would say like he may be more of a lock to make the team than Jordan Howden is. Like
Wouldn't
honestly,
surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me, bro. It's crazy. And man, just a shout out to the effort Kellen Moore's been able to get out this team, bro. Like I was watching the whole practice yesterday on NOF, and there was like a play at the end of practice, just a run play, and Chris Olave, he's on the outside, and he shot to the middle of the field to block Julian Blackman at safety, and laid like a physical block to block in the run game, like Chris Olave, and it's just like just the effort of it. It's like wow, man, like that's plays you see from like you know bubble guys trying to make the team. You know what I'm saying? That's just going all out. But this Chris Olave doing this stuff, he ain't got to play like that. But it just shows the buy-in that Kellen Moore is getting right now, which is go back and listen to that Patreon only we did yesterday. We talk about how people are feeling about Kellen Moore within the building. Go listen to that episode if you want to find out more because it's very important. But yeah, I love seeing that, man. Love seeing
it
stuff
is.
like that.
Tiger Bay said we needed a bunch of players to say we didn't get enough for Shuck with so much need. Your first two picks were offense, then you got a running back, and then you got a running back and free agent. Cam Akers?
You put me to sleep, brother. Like you're not making your case. Juice. Talking about juice, damn it.
And here's the thing, and it's a belabored point because I feel like people are trying to like argue there's so many ways to build an NFL team, but we saw what happened with the team when Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed got hurt last season. We saw what happened with the team with Alvin Kamara got hurt the team last season. Like that was a big kind of part of the excuse that Mickey Loomis had built into the team. Now, part of that also was like the quarterback, right? But that was also part of it. So I don't want to belabor like the back and forth. When you draft a young rookie quarterback, to not flood that young rookie quarterback with weapons is malpractice. Like I don't care what you say, it's malpractice. Every other team in the NFL, like go check. Every other team in the NFL did so. The Bears, even like the Browns got juice and they don't even have a quarterback.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Like, yeah, the defense was trash and old, and hopefully the defense will be better. Hopefully, but it's just I hope it doesn't happen at some point during the season. But the lack of potential depth, and who knows? Like we're talking about these cuts, whether it be New England, Green Bay, Houston. Like I would not be shocked of them being claimed. But then it's funny to me because you see that the team obviously wants to add juice.
Right.
Gabe Davis, Keenan
It's not
Allen,
just us, not us
no
saying that.
Noah Fant. Like their actions tell you that they want to add juice, but
And Jawan Johnson is out right now with a groin injury. You know what I'm saying? Your only real tight end. It's like,
so like it's an issue. It's great that the defense is young and improving, but like the best way to help a young quarterback is an O line and weapons. But that's a different conversation. Who else in training camp? Players. I mean, we talked about Stutzman some.
Sanka was standing out to me yesterday.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you for bringing that up.
Just the way he's flying around. He all over the field, bro. Sanka. I wasn't hearing from him for a while, but I think he's starting to kind of pop off a little bit. He's still hanging around with the threes and twos. So, and because they got so many safeties at the ones, you know what I'm saying? You got Justin Reed, Blackman, Burgess. Yes, it's just a lot of guys, so it's hard for him to get up there. But Sanker, I think he's gonna be fine. I'm fine with Sanker, bro.
It's good to see the the rookies slowly start to come on. With Sanker, even Davis, the defensive end, you've seen a
Yeah.
like
Jaheim Davis.
Mhm.
Jaheim Davis.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's Jaheim, bro. Bro. I saw him do some one on ones. I was like, ooh, like he move a little different. Something I've like been waiting Foskey to do for years. Like just a move, just one move where I'm like, ooh, Jaheim Davis already making moves like that. I was like, damn, who is this kid? And I saw his name, and I was like, oh, that's the kid I've been seeing like on practice reports, just popping up here and there where he make a play.
right.
Just somebody to keep an eye on. You know what I'm saying? Just
Um, we'll talk about this in depth on Wednesday with our Chargers. But what's your overall? Because we still need to do all the things that could go right. Pod with mixed with all the things could go wrong. Pod. Well, what's your general mood right now for the current Saints?
like mood as far as like how I just feel about the team
Yes. Yes.
this year. Uh, I say it's more positive than it was, say, a month ago. Just more positive. Wins and losses has nothing to do with that. Like, really has nothing to do with it. But just more positive about the approach they're taking. The coaching staff, Kellen Moore. I just feel better about it as far as like I think they kind of I feel like it's a professional outfit now. You know what I'm saying? Like just coming from the whole DA experience, I just feel like they're doing a lot of the right things. It's not perfect. I think they're gonna make mistakes this year, but I think this the type of people they got in there is like they'll actually learn from it. Like they actually
Right.
look back and like, ooh, yeah, this is where we messed up. This is what. That's all I'm asking for. Like I know everybody gonna make mistakes, but like don't like triple down on the
Yeah.
mistakes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Don't
realize a
compound them.
mistake. Oh yeah, don't compound them. Like oh okay, this is what we did wrong. Let's do it. That's all I'm saying. It's what Sean Payton used to make a ton of mistakes, and then you look back at it and be like, oh, what was I
That was
thinking?
that was dumb.
That was dumb, and that's fine. That's completely fine. So I feel good about the Saints. It has nothing to do with wins or losses or playoffs or anything like that. Just I feel good about where they are right now. But I'm not feel great. Like I'm worried about the offense in a lot of ways, just from like I just hadn't seen it come together yet.
Together yet.
No matter
Yeah.
who's at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stop and go, a lot of mistakes, and maybe that's just a part of it being the training camp and it's early. But it's not the early excuse is starting to go away now. We you know
Yeah.
we in the trenches now. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see. I can't wait. I can't wait for the preseason game, bro. Can't wait.
Yeah, I plan to get there early, get some nice pictures, content.
Hell
See,
yeah.
I keep saying this. I would feel a lot better about the offense if they just had something more. Like
They need somebody that could like make a play,
like
like make a play happen.
if they had signed like Noah Fant, I would feel much differently about the offense. Shout out to Roger 499 super chat. The starting O line
Right.
was standing out in the drills and and we're cleaning the scrimmage today.
Nice.
I hope so.
I saw a play by 71, bro. Banks. I saw him moving people in the run
Moving,
game,
bro.
bro. And
Moving.
what you can do, like he moved people in college, man. That's just great to see.
It was.
I
It
feel
was.
good. Like I'm almost to the point where I'm not worried about the offensive line. Now,
Not drastically. No.
not drastically. Like I want to. Like, will it be good? Like, will it be like a plus offensive line? Still not sure about that. But I think I'm to the point where I'm not worried about them like being just completely ass. You know what I'm saying? Um, Still got a ways to go though.
I don't know why the Saints should potentially trade for Shador thing going on in the chat right now. Someone said if he was here, he'd be starting. I don't know
Are we
what's
sure? Well, I mean, there's a theory that he's that the Browns didn't want him when they drafted him, so he's just like pushed down the depth chart because it's the Browns or whatever. I'm not getting into that. I'm not.
I don't,
Leave me out of that, bro. We
don't
talked about Shador enough during the draft
enough,
process.
bruh. Enough.
You went to goddamn Colorado, damn it.
Listen, it was worth it just to be able to chat with Sean Payton. Like just be
Yeah.
able to like chat with him and like was worth it enough, bro. It was worth it enough.
Hell yeah.
I think other than that, like we're gonna keep this one short. We just wanted to kind of just talk about, catch everyone up on training camp. I would just say the highlights is it is it is promising to see the growth in Tyler Shuck.
Mm-hmm.
And between now and what's like 34 plus days or something before the regular season, it's just gonna be interesting to see how the battle, because at some point, I keep saying, man, at some point, who like the reps for who the starting quarterback is for the Cardinals game, in like those reps needs to be given to like whoever that player is. Like that player needs to be getting the reps with the ones to start really like truly like preparing for week 1 against the Cardinals.
No question. No question. But other than that, man, it's a lot of players have stood out as far as like Shaheed. Man, he got to stay healthy, bro. Because I mean, he playing physical. He been doing everything right, everything
Everything.
right. And we talked about him on the podcast yesterday. The
Yep.
members only, some important stuff you want to hear. But man, he's if he stays healthy, he's in line for a big year. I don't know yards. Maybe he probably don't do 1,000 yards or nothing like that because I think they're gonna run the ball a lot. But like he's gonna make some plays, bro. Olave's look good.
Yes, I have a question. I actually have a question for you. Speaking of running the ball a lot, about that and about potentially the running two battle, but before RB2 battle. But before we get to that, let's take a listen to our sponsor from Precious Works, and we will come back after the break. Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out-of-the-box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plugin updates, security, or things like that because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party Podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new, like a form or prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in the need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijan at Precious Works, Bijon at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
We are back. Just wanted to get your thoughts real quick on the RB2 battle.
Somebody please stand up. Please stand up. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Because I have no idea, bro. If you tell me who the running back depth chart look like after Alvin Kamara, it's. I mean, is it Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Is it Kendra? Is it Devin Neal? Is it Cam Akers?
Bayless Jones?
Bayless Jones? Marcus Yarns? You know, like, man, like the preseason is going to tell us a whole lot about that. Is Devin Mill an actual guy? Because he's been kind of disappointing this training camp. Cam Akers, where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Where he's at physically. I think we know what Clyde Edwards-Helaire is like as a player. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Kendra, like I said, one of the most frustrated players ever. Frustrating, bro. Because he should be RB2. Like, it should be no question about it. It should be Kendra Miller's the RB2. But go watch the pass he dropped yesterday, wide open pass, like on third down, and that tells you why he's not QB RB2. Like, that's why. Because it's like you're just like,
so frustrating, bro. So much talent. Like, and even on the play you're talking about with Kelvin Banks, like you see it, bro. Like, it is evident, and it's great because he's actually been healthy. He hasn't missed a single training camp.
Thank goodness.
And the thing for this team is they need a consistent running back. Man.
Because we don't know when Taysom coming back. Not only when he come back, but when he's going to be healthy, like healthy to play.
And this team tried to go heavily after Nick Chubb in free agency.
That's another one.
Which that how many players in total? Like in terms of like skill position players, there's been a lot of skill position players that they've gone after that told them no thank you. Nick Chubb, Keenan Allen as of now, Noah Fant, and Cooper Kupp. Without that one, I understood because he wanted the guaranteed money and the younger contract. Yeah. I was good on that. And then there's one more that I'm forgetting, but it's just
Gabe
like
Davis. Gabe Davis didn't say no.
He didn't say no, but it's like we haven't heard anything.
Right.
I just say my perception of the offense would feel better.
We know they were thirsting for Tesla, whatever. They were thirsting for him.
He should not be able to move as efficiently as he moves at his size, bro.
Moving, bro.
Makes no
sense.
Damn it. I don't. And whoever has been leaking the Saints business on the draft, can y'all find that motherfucker and take that person out to pasture?
It ain't us.
Nope. We want y'all to be great as much as y'all hate us as a podcast. Apparently,
actually, we want y'all to get juiced. If we had that information, we would have kept it tucked.
Would have told a fucking soul, bro. But do they have? Hold on. Let me check real quick because they come out to California. When?
They get out there Monday, Tuesday?
No. Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday will be in California. So,
It's
so I think
crazy.
yeah. So we will see. I'm also just interested to know what happened with the whole joint practices with the
Yeah,
Chargers
yeah. I would love to know.
because they were scheduled, and then something happened.
Something.
Who knows? But we'll be back on. Again, we just wanted to keep this short. We'll be back on. Someone said Neil is the new Mark Ingram. What?
Looking like Jamal Williams Jr.
We'll be back on Wednesday to preview the Chargers game. When I say preview, like we're not breaking down. We're just talking about things we want to see from the players. You know,
And I know the team excited, bro, because they just been playing each other every day. Like you finally get to go against it's a Jim Harbaugh team. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going out there playing, bro. Like
bro,
the
they
boys gonna
put
play physical.
they put it
I'm
on the
so
Lions.
put it on them, bro. I know the Lions are like, damn. And like a reminder, like don't take preseason to heart because like you learn about your team as you go along. We see that every year under Sean Payton. Like first game would be like terrible tackling and something that just look sloppy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really interested to see the tackling by this defense because they haven't done a lot of live tackling in camp. They've been hitting, but not no tackling to the ground
I don't think they've done.
much.
Have they done
Any?
any? They haven't done
I don't think
any.
so. I don't think so. So I'm interested to see what that looks like. You know,
Yeah,
just me as it's a pet peeve of mine.
I get it, bro. Because you like how tackling is something like you can't really just turn on once the game comes around if you don't practice it
At all, bro.
properly.
It is a mentality, and it is something you have to do. And you can scheme all you want, but if you ain't tackling, bro, it don't matter.
It does not. But it's Thursday. We'll be back Wednesday to do our preview for the Chargers game. Talk about things we want to see. Talk about players we want to see and all that. And then Sunday we'll come back and do the recap of the Saints Chargers game. If you're a Patreon, there will be a live stream of the game on Zoom that will be streamed to YouTube. The Zoom will be back. I'll be at the game at SoFi. Like I said, a lot of people in our community will be at the game at SoFi. Me, Kevin, Julio, just off the top of my head, I don't know who else might be out there at SoFi. So it'll be fun, man. It'll be fun to see how far this team's come along.
Yep.
I'll be interested to see if Kellen does any actual, like, how you said like today was like no like was just like no script, just kind of calling. I wonder if he does a little like somewhat like a little like scheming whoever is in there,
Yeah.
because you got to get into a flow of it somehow, man.
Right. You would think so, right?
Yeah, and like this is like I would not be surprised if he did a little scheming, because this is the first time he's been like an actual head coach. Just one thing
Yeah,
to
man.
do it as an OC, but like you got to get regular for the regular season, so you got to start working those muscles. Like, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if he did like some scheming against the Chargers. But we'll see
Good point, man.
how it all comes along. We'll be back Wednesday evening recording our Chargers preview. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. With that, we are out.
Peace.